Texas Railfan 2008. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but a couple things have changed, obviously. I got the TP5 finished. The background target is on. I don't know if it was in my last video, but it is now. And the Union case is completely finished. Complete with brass Rayco lock. All the text and the 4 vents are highlighted. Well, the Union text is. And the inside of it is black. I decided to paint it black. Those are the 2 relays that control the signal. That's the home relay. So this is 2 greens and a red. And this switches between red and green, and that switches between the 2 greens. If one burns out, the other one turns on. So, and then it's got a Chicago weatherhead up there. And I have that hooked to the west leg of my interlocking. I'll show that in a second. Type D, that's the same. I still need to turn around the SA. I got this number plate. On the Type G signal. And I got the pole painted as well. Looks pretty nice. This is pretty much the same. This signal's the same. Dwarf H2 is the same. This cabinet is the same. I'll show them the inside of all of them in a second. And then this cabinet, you can hear, has an NF flasher in it. And that's controlling this signal. I don't know if I've showed this or not. So that signal is controlled whenever that bottom searchlight is showing lunar. This one turns on. There we go. So it stopped showing lunar, so it turned off. Style B is the same. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as new signals go. There's some new stuff in the bungalow, though, that's pretty exciting for me, at least. Here we go. This is the CTC unit that I just received. For the person that sold it to me, thank you. You know who you are, obviously. Came off of the ATSF, which is pretty neat. It's a 506... Hold on. There we go. 506 field control unit. Man, that text is small. Or not small, but it's dark. It's kind of hard to see it. But here's all the other associated relays. I'm still missing one part, though. It's a special one of these KP relays. Whenever I get it, I'll make another video on that. However, I am going to be going to the National Insulator Association National Insulator Show in Logan, Utah. Very shortly. I'm leaving this Friday, so I'll make a video about that as well. And I imagine I'll probably pick up some pretty neat stuff there. Maybe even some streetlight stuff or some railroad stuff. We'll see. There's usually a great assortment of stuff there. Pretty much all the stuff in here is the same. That's where those KP relays were. They're over here now. Yeah, pretty much the same in here. So there's that signal. You'll see it drop to red when I push a request for the eastbound. There we go. And then I push a request for the westbound signal again. Any second now. There we go. So, pretty nice. I'm very pleased with it. It's the original height and everything. So I'll just show inside the other cabinets here. It's pretty much all the same. Like, pretty much exactly the same besides that Union cabinet. Timer cabinet's the same. Style B. doing just fine, and it's not squeaky anymore, how it was in that last video. I finally greased it up good, and it's silent. And then same stuff in here, as usual. So I'll just show sort of my whole setup. So we've got that safe train cabinet, which is controlling that signal and the style B. And then there's a feeder going all the way over to the bungalow. It terminates in there. There's some timers in there. And then in here, you've got the flasher and the XR relay for that crossing. And then here, you've got the flasher and the XR relay and other relays for this crossing. I'll connect the teardrop bell. I'm gonna have to manually activate it, but yeah, just for the fun of it. I'll actually activate it from in here in a second. There's the inside of that case, the 2 polar relays, the 2 neutral relays, and that's just a spare. That one there is. Chicago signals. These are pretty nice. As well as the TP5. And that signal there looks really good right in the sun. This is one of my favorites, along with the Style B and the TP5 right there. And then the SA, eventually I would like to get it turned around and then put another signal on it on this side, because on the New York Central, the automatic block signals, the top head was always on the left and the bottom head was always on the right. Now for like interlocking signals, or absolute signals, I suppose you could say, they were always all on the left side. At least it was that way on the New York Central, and later the Conrail and Penn Central and stuff. So if I turn on that crossing from out here by jumpering that cable, or that wire, to this wire, very nice sounding. I needed to run it anyways, so there you go. There's the other Chicago. CP Brenham. All that's the same. Now it's just playing a flashing yellow because of the FN16 inside is flashing it. And then I wanted to show this too. This is normally the lock that goes on there, on this emergency release box, but I just wanted to show this Sargent and Greenleaf environmental padlock. It's a 105, and let's see here, I made a key for it. They're very easy to make keys for, but I also was able to obtain a key for an original 105. And I think the key that I made actually works better because the spacing for the discs, since it's a disc detainer lock, actually is a little more accurate. So I just stick it in here. There we go. And turn it. The lock comes open. And you can see the inside. Now, this button stopped working again. I need to clean the contacts in it pretty badly. They're not the cleanest, nor have they ever been. And I was actually very surprised when it did start working. There we go. And I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Texas Real Fan 2008. Bye.